Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they heart. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? Acide Heart. So, guys, talking about the gist Acide Heart, I told you guys already. I said once the season begins, right? Mimiciously Mimi is team no sleep. You get a point. And yes, I am actually keeping up to it because, guys, the new season has kicked in and then Biggie has actually addressed his kids. But his first call out on This Is Big Brother, the vibe I really got from the housemates was like, it was not really giving like previous seasons where they will hear This Is Big Brother and you see all of them jumping, from the various places. But the thing is, there is one that they form Buga. It was when they got downstairs and then Biggie was like, This Is Big Brother, and started addressing them. They started, shaking, parrying and all of that. Any which ways, I just really hope that all the ginger this one's brought to this stage, they are going to use it in the house. But the kind of personality I'm looking at in this house right now, I think there is going to be a whole lot of drama this season. Yes, guys, I think there is going to be a whole lot of drama this season. With what I am looking at, the kind of personalities I am seeing here, oh my god, they look like strong personalities. I haven't heard one of the housemates saying it that, oh my, those people are just strong personalities. Any which ways, guys, of course, Biggie always, drop his words and he keeps to his words. So before the season began, we already got a gist about the same day the housemates, got into Biggie's house. There is no room to relax. There's going to be a custodian challenge. And then when we got to see that, people were asking various questions. What is custodian challenge? What does it have to do? Even me, we were just asking. We are not sure. We're guessing. Right now, the custodian challenge has actually taken place. We now know what that is all about. Now let's talk about the custodian challenge and then the first pair who got to win something this season for themselves. Okay, guys, let's just kick off. It started off where Biggie called them all. They were busy upstairs, trying to put their clothes in order. And then Biggie called all of them. This was after Biggie has addressed them and they went back to whatever they were doing. And then Biggie called them yet again and asked them that it is time, that at least they've actually had a bit of rest. They've actually, looked around and everything. But right now, as the season says, no lose guard. It is time to actually see if they are really ready to play this game with a team. No lose guard. So Biggie told them that they're gonna partake on a task called the custodian challenge. But first off, they have to go get ready, because some of them are tying towels, some are started showing us backside, all of that kind of thing. Hey, wahala, like Nelly, she was giving all the booty, So Biggie was like they should go get fit so that they will be able to partake on this particular challenge, and that he's gonna be giving them 5 minutes to do that. So Biggie actually, before it, they had to come back. Biggie called them, start ranging from 4, 3, 5. All of them had to go to the arena. So on getting to the arena, guys, so Biggie asked the pairs to choose a representative, meaning each pairs have to, have conversation who is going to represent us on this particular task, because it's not a pair thing. Like one from a pair have to go do the task. So after the pairs, dialogue and decide who is going to represent them, then Biggie asked the representative to come up, so they had to come out, right? And then Biggie had to explain what it is. Biggie said there is actually a bottle. There's actually a bottle inside the pool. And then what the pair have to do is, once Biggie press the buzzer, once the buzzer goes on, the pair would have to, go inside this pool filled up with bottles and go fetch a bottle out of the numerous bottles inside the pool. So Biggie actually asked them to go step their foot where the arrow was around the pool, meaning they need to get closer to the pool. So when they did that, and then they had to stand aside to wait for the buzzer. Remember, they were in pairs, and then the other pairs were seated. So Biggie asked them to remove their what's it called, their microphone, and give to their pairs to hold. So yeah, so they had to all come and stand at the mapped out arrow to wait for the buzzer. So immediately Biggie pressed the buzzer, the representative went into the pool to go retrieve their own bottle. So when they went in there, just one bottle each. Just that, I don't know why when they give instructions, or people do not hear. You see, some people wanted to take 3 bottles, some people wanted to take 2 bottles. Meanwhile, so when they took their bottles, and then they had to, come out of the pool, and seeing that everybody took bottles, because yes, the bottle is for everyone. The lucky one is gonna, be the person Biggie would actually give the winner. So, but the thing here is, get the bottle and come out. Biggie would give instruction afterwards. So when they finished that getting the bottles, they all came out, and then Biggie was like, okay, the next thing you have to do is, first off, you have to go take up what's it called, the towel over there. You just have to go clean up your hands, because here they had to put their hand inside the pool. We don't know the content of the pool though, yeah, but Biggie asked them to go take a towel to clean off their hands, which they did. They took the towels, they cleaned up their hands while they await Biggie's further instruction. So Biggie now asked them to go stand in front of their pairs. Yes, before, remember, they were standing at the mapped out arrow around the pool. So right now, Biggie asked them to go stand in front of their pairs. Yeah, there was line there too, just like you can see on those pictures. So there's 2 there, and then they wait for further, instruction. And then Big Brother asked them to actually pour out the contents from the bottle. Yes, the bottle is not kind of all those drink bottle, guys. No, it's just like the content of, peanut butter, the kind of bottle peanut butter has. You're going to see it right here. Exactly, this bottle. So I think this thing, I don't know if it's stones or something that was inside the bottle. And then there's orange paper beneath the stones. So they actually had to pour out the contents, and Biggie asked everyone to raise up the orange paper after they actually pour out the content. So everybody raised their papers. Everybody did not pour out the content at the same time, but of course they had to wait, and everybody poured out. Immediately you pour out the content, you would raise the paper, and there is this symbol. Yes, this is the actual symbol Biggie is looking for. Funny enough, this symbol is also in a container. And guess what? Nne of the Ezine pair had this symbol. Hey guys. Nne of the Ezine pair had the symbol. Her own, what's it called? Her own her own color is quite different from others, and it's given this exact symbol here. So Big Brother called out on Nne, and Big Brother was like, okay, Nne, go retrieve your microphone from your pair. Remember, they had to give their pair their microphone so as not to drench it with water. So Big Brother said, okay, Nne, go collect your microphone from your pair. The pair was already blushing at the back, rejoicing, covering her eyes and all of that. Big Brother was like, okay, so right now, Nne, you happen to be the person who got the right bottle. So the Ezine pair won the Custodian challenge for the week. Yo guys. So Big Brother says that this Custodian challenge is going to influence the nominations on tomorrow. So Big Brother actually asked them to go retrieve the Custodian badge. They did. Nne did. Actually it's 2 badge, of course. Nne actually took it. And then Big Brother said them winning this Custodian challenge, it definitely means that they are not going to be up. They're not going to be up at all, this week. But they can influence the nomination this week. Now the question is, how can they influence the nomination? Because of course, if you remember, yes, from the when they gave us hints about custodian challenge, they told us there's gonna be custodian locking. So that's what we'll know what it is tomorrow. So Biggie asked them to go carry this transparent box, that is a custodian box. You know that when they go inside, they should place it on the yellow pedestal inside the house, which the Ezinne pair did. Now the question is, what is the content of this custodian box? How is it going to influence the game? Because we say the power is actually in their hands right now. And you guys know one thing about being the first person to win something in the house. All eyes will be on you. Like, oh, you'll be known for that person that actually won something at the first instance. So they actually did place the custodian box at the yellow pedestal stool as Biggie instructed, and then they were like, oh yo, I am enjoying this game already, it is looking interesting. They were all super duper happy already. So that is what it had to do. The game has begun, the drama has already started unfolding. The question is, are we going to have a free week, or is a pair definitely going this week? Guys, I feel there's not going to be any free week this season. I do not think there's going to be a free week this season. I feel like there's going to be eviction on Sunday. I don't know, but that's just a feeling. I just have this feeling that there's so much and some persons are leaving on Sunday. I think there is no time for plays this season. Any which ways, guys, this is just me trying to keep up as usual. Mimi will always share to let you guys know that the Ezinne pair won the custodian challenge for this week. The question is there going to be continuous custodian challenge every week? We'll still find out. What does he have to do tomorrow? We'll still find out. Are they going to mention people that is going to be up? We'll still find out, guys. Everything and more, we will find out. Of course, tomorrow is going to be an interesting one. Mondays used to be one of my favorite days once the season is on, because of nomination, head of house game, and all of the drama that comes with it. So, guys, congratulations is pouring in for Ezinne pair. So yeah, they are the winner of the custodian challenge. I will await what this custodian challenge had to do to influence this particular week nomination. Yeah, guys, so on this note, this is me trying to say thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.